Okay, let's do this thing. Hello, and welcome to my AEW Dynamite review. As we are, 2-3 weeks away from the Forbidden Door, a lot of things going on in this show tonight. With the World Champion being out right now, and now they have to crown a, interim champion. I never say that word right. Interim champion. Personally, I don't really know how long Punk is going to be out. And I think I said this on Friday. I know they did say he had surgery on his foot today. But he's technically still the world champion, but an interim world champion. It's almost like with the whole TNT thing. Personally, I've said before, if we don't know how long he's going to be out, I think we just need to crown a new world champion, and Punk can get a rematch at a later date when he is back. I don't think they need to do this interim title thing again. Some people, I know, would say it's almost like Punk and Cena back years ago when there were two world champions and all that stuff. But I feel like this is a different situation right now. And then again, I've seen enough companies doing the interim world champion thing anyways. I personally don't really want to see it again. I'd rather just do this whole whatever they're doing right now. I know it's panic mode, but I'd rather them just do this thing and crown a new world champion than a interim world champion, because it's gonna be weird saying he's the interim world champion. Like dude, just crown a new champion. You don't know how long Punk's gonna be out, unless he's gonna be back very fast, and I don't know. But that's my thing on it. But we start off with the Casino Battle Royale. I thought it was a regular Battle Royale at first, but it's the Casino one, and whoever wins will face Jon Moxley in the main event, since he is the #1 ranked person right now around here. Next in line for the world title. Someone else has to win this Battle Royale. And we had started off with Tony Nese, Daniel Garcia, Eddie Kingston, and Lance Archer. Lance Archer having the Suzuki Goon t-shirt out there. We start off with those five. A lot of crazy stuff going on from there. Darby doing dives into Archer and stuff. Splatting to the floor. Kingston and Garcia going at it. Kingston and Darby. Kingston, of course, very over and whatnot. Next was the next five people, which was Ricky Starks, and whatnot, which I think Starks hit Darby with a Canadian Destroyer out there. Jake Hager, Swerve, and Keith Lee. A lot of crazy more stuff was going on. I know Keith Lee hit a big spirit bomb onto Lance Archer to get him out of the ring then, so he could be eliminated. Swerve eliminating, or I think Keith Lee eliminating Tony Nese out there then. And whatnot. What else? More of the next crew. John Silver, Konosuke Takashita, or is it I think I said his name right. Takashita. That guy is really good. Okay, I'm kind of glad to see more and more of him. I've been checking out his other stuff lately. He is not bad. Okay, I'm liking this guy more and more as I see him. And the Acclaim, which was Max Caster and the Gun Club, or the Ass Boys out there. But, they did their bars coming out there, which honestly, I kind of thought these bars were pretty weak this week. They weren't really that good. I think last week's were a little bit better. Fuck Amber Heard. Let's get that out of the way, too, because that was hilarious last week. That was a good victory last week. I'll tell you what. Fuck Amber Heard. But after them then was Red Dragon, Powerhouse Hobbs, Dante Martin, and Wheeler Yuta, who is back from New Japan. Apparently, they just said he just got back a few hours ago. I don't know how long the airplanes are from Japan in America, but I'm sure it's a very long flight. But Best of Super Juniors in it last Friday, so probably would have been back already. But they were in the ring then. I know there was a lot of crazy stuff with Phoenix and Dante Martin. I don't know, Caster got eliminated. Swerve. No, Keith Lee ended up getting rid of the Ass Boy. Swerve eliminated Keith Lee, which that was very interesting to see. Especially with Keith Lee and Swerve having to stare down in after that. So, yeah. And this ain't the last we hear about Swerve also in this match. The last person in this match was the Joker card, which ended up being the return of Andrade. Andrade has not been seeing his company for pretty much a long while now, since that coffin match. Everybody knows he got married to Charlotte recently, but it is good to see him back. The last time we saw him was a little bit at Double or Nothing, but that was like a pre-tape video with Rush. Supposed to be coming in soon, so still waiting on Rush to pop up at some point. Hager taking out Kingston and John Silverman. And, I'll say this one, Andrade. I hope he gets a push actually this time. But a lot of stuff was going on in after that. Takashita being got eliminated by Starks and Hobbs. Then Dante Martin getting eliminated. I think Phoenix was out of there next by Starks. Swerve was helping out Darby in the match then because, Andrade and Red Dragon started jumping him in after that. Excuse me. Yeah, Swerve was coming in for the save. Who else was in there? Darby took out Bobby Fish, but Swerve betrayed Darby then after that. So Swerve just betraying everybody, becomes your friend, and then Swerve, and he hits a Swerve and betrays you then. What happened after that? Betrayed Swerve. Swerve betraying people. Andrade took him out next after that. I think the kind of getting to the final people was like Hobbs, Yuta, O'Reilly, Phoenix and Andrade. O'Reilly and Andrade were teaming up together then. Phoenix was gone. Hobbs was already gone. I think Andrade was next out. I was a little hoping Andrade was going to win this, but Andrade was gone in because Andrade did take out Phoenix with a low blow, by the way. It was basically O'Reilly and Yuta that was last, which O'Reilly ended up getting the win. So very interesting. Some would say that they went with O'Reilly to win this match to face Jon Moxley in tonight's main event. Some people think this is the O'Reilly getting the pushback he did in Ring of Honor and NXT. I'm not sure if that's the case, but it's, this already was telling you Moxley was going to win anyways. Like, there's no doubt that Moxley was never going to lose this match. It's interesting they went with O'Reilly, and we'll get to that match later on, but it was interesting that he won this Battle Royale. Right after that, then, I know they had a Moxley promo in the back, talking about, 3 years he's been doing this, AEW, New Japan and stuff, and, wants to be a champion. They say he's going to grab this industry by the balls, and, Forbidden Door is coming, and that, professional wrestling belongs to him. Right after that, oh, yes, they created another title for some reason. The All-Atlantic title, or the Mid-Atlantic title, or, didn't the NWA create that belt? The Mid-Atlantic title, if I'm not, or Mid-Atlantic Wrestling, wasn't that a show, Party NWA, if I'm not mistaken? I'm sorry if I don't know my history on NWA that well, but, was it that, Party NWA? Cause I know the Mid-Atlantic title. I just trying to remember what promotion it was actually from. So now they made the All-Atlantic title. Personally, this is just basically their Intercontinental Championship belt. I don't think they needed another belt. The belt doesn't look bad. I think the title looks pretty good. It's a nice-looking belt. But is it really needed? Not really. And whoever wins these qualifying matches will be in a fatal four-way at the Forbidden Door, which is people from different countries, even... Excuse me. Fucking sneezed. But, New Japan, they even announced the participants for that, and stuff, so we don't even know who's in that one, but basically it's all these countries going against each other, and whoever wins, like I said, Fatal 4-Way Forbidden Door, which we kicked it off with Buddy Matthews and Pac. But yeah, I don't think this belt is needed. It's just making, don't they got enough belts right now? You got all them damn Ring of Honor titles walking around and stuff, and you got every other belt just more belts. I'm do we need them? Not really. It was a good match with Pac and Buddy. Pac got the win with the Black Arrow. It's an enjoyable match. Death Triangle came out and celebrated then. Eddie Kingston was talking about Hager, saying he wants him on Rampage. He only had 1 minute to talk, in which he got his whole point out. He even pulled the production guy and said, tell the truck I'm done, okay? Tell him I'm done. Next, Trent Beretta was out there saying, his bum is supposed to be National Best Friends Day or something like that, but, something's bothering him. Talking about Roppongi Vice, they were in a title match a few weeks ago. They didn't win, but they didn't lose, and it was DQ, and he wanted FTR to give them another match. FTR weren't happy with what happened, and, also during that time. So they ended up calling out Jeff Cobb and the Great O'Khan. Calling Will Ospreay's bitch boys. Basically, Cobb and O'Connor, I believe, are still in Japan right now. Given that Dominion is coming up this weekend, they are facing for the IWGP Tag Team titles against Chase Owens and Bad Luck Fale, Bullet Club, or the General's Jewels, I think their team is called now, but Bullet Club nonetheless. Next thing you know, Will Ospreay came out there. I know the guy had like some kidney problems recently, but it's very cool to see Will Ospreay come out there. I like Will Ospreay. But Will Ospreay was out there with Aussie Open of the United Empire, and they ended up beating up. I'm sorry, Aaron Henare was out there too, and they ended up beating up FTR and Beretta as the United Empire stood tall. And then even Ospreay hitting blade onto Beretta in also. So it's very, very cool to see Ospreay, on national television right now and stuff. And everything. I'm sure it'll be the Forbidden Door show, but Ospreay, big name in New Japan. So good to see him and his team have been, showing up and out of AEW lately. Right after that, Regal was on O'Reilly saying, man, you want to think of your wife and your family, your friends, your kids, and all that stuff when you're facing Moxley. And I'm going to be a commentary to watch your skull get caved in, okay? Which is kind of funny. This is basically William Regal versus the Undisputed Era because they're all standing right there. It's like NXT again. It's literally Regal and Undisputed Era. It's the same feud we saw in NXT of them arguing with each other again. So I think that's pretty funny and stuff. Cole said he's about to go on commentary for the next match, though, which ended up being, which Cole's still hanging, I guess, carrying the Owen Hart Trophy title belt. Hangman Page went against David Finlay of New Japan. It's kind of funny looking at Finlay. And Finlay's not bad. He was with Finn Juice. I don't know, did they ever ask him, and maybe I don't watch enough New Japan Strong, but did they ever really ask him how he felt about Juice Robinson joining Bullet Club? Like, did anybody ever get him about that? Or I just kind of wonder that sometimes because they were a team, and I was there for their last match. Okay, I was there at Windy City Riot. I saw what happened before Juice joined up with Bullet Club. So I kind of wonder that. It was a good match from him and Hangman. Interesting. Hangman grabbed a drink from a fan, so I'm like, oh, he's drinking again. Okay, that's a very interesting attention to detail right there. So may look out for that in the future. Hangman then basically after he won with the buckshot. He said he wants tonight, but in the Battle Royale, he's not getting a title shot anytime soon. But there's more than one world champion in wrestling, and he won the challenge for the IWGP title at the Forbidden Door, and he won at Okada. Adam Cole basically, you don't even know if Okada may be champion after I think the 12th is on Sunday. He says it's gonna be his good buddy, could be Jay White, it's good buddy Jay White out there. But Cole stopped winning the Owen Hart tournament. And he lost for the title, but I deserve. He said Heyman also title. He said he deserves a shot at the IWGP title, and he said he's the franchise player in AEW. Honestly, none of these two have a chance against Okada or Jay White for the IWGP title. Whoever wins this Sunday at Dominion, okay, I don't know who's going to win, but Hangman or Cole don't stand a chance. And honestly, I think Jay White will beat Okada this Sunday at Dominion. So I'm telling you that right now. So we'll see what goes on from there. Wardlow came out, cut this promo, talking about it's Wardlow's world. And he wasn't part of the Battle Royale because, CM Punk is the champion. And, if I'm not pinning or tapping him out, I don't want the world title yet. You don't want the world title yet. It's kind of weird to say that to go for the secondary belt. But he talked about, I want that TNT title. It was his belt months ago, and he went to shot Scorpio Sky for it. He demanded a title shot. Scorpio is hurt right now. Dan Lambert told him to stop. Wardlow said, okay, I'll wait till he's 110%. And everything. I'm all elite. I got all the time in the world. So you gonna wait for your title shot that long? So I guess he's next to line. He can wait. Mark Sterling then said, hey man, if you don't, since you don't want to follow the court law, you're gonna be facing 20 security guards next week in a handicap match. Can I still make Wardlow jump through hoops? I see. Didn't make sense of how he kind of explained that. Oh, I'm not gonna go for the world title yet either. The Young Bucks were in the back. Talk about defeating Lucha Brothers and when they want the tag titles back. Next thing you know, the Hardys came out saying they want a shot at the tag titles. Christian Cage and the Jungle Express walked in. Apparently, Christian Cage is now the GM of this show and can make any match around here, it looks like. And next week, the tag titles will be on the line, which Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus didn't like what's going on. They said next week on a ladder match, okay? So the Hardys, the Bucks, and the Jungle Express. I'm assuming Jeff Hardy is a very fast healer because, like I said before, Jeff Hardy is damn near in every match he has done at AEW, it involves some type of ladder with him jumping off of, and he will be jumping off of one again next week. So Jeff Hardy must be a very fast healer. I'm just going to say that. Thunder Rosa went against Marina Shafir for the AEW Women's title because of some open challenge, and by God, this match was bad. It was very bad, okay? It was botch city damn near out there. It wasn't good. It didn't connect well. I saw this match. It wasn't good. It was very bad. It was just bad. Okay. Shafir is not ready. Shafir is green. We saw that when Shafir was in NXT. She was not ready. And she's still not ready now. And then she beat up Thunder Rosa after the match, and Toni Storm came for the save. I'd rather see Thunder Rosa and Toni Storm. That would be a better match. Okay. So that was bad. That was just bad. The baddies were in the back. Talk about Kristen Highlander or Chris Statlander, Stokely Athlete like to say, or Kat Highlander, or whatever her name is. That big head girl from outer space and stuff. And Statlander's gonna be begging like Keith Sweat, and they says you know why? Because nobody beats Red Velvet, as Kiera Hogan said. Nobody. That was pretty funny. So that wasn't bad, but yeah, I guess I'll be on Rampage this Friday. But still, yeah, that other women's match was god awful. Damn near, but that was just bad. In the main event, Kyle O'Reilly versus Jon Moxley in a shot for the AEW qualifying interim title, whatever match. Very good match, in a way. Slugfest, but very predictable. You knew it was going to be some type of slugfest out there with both of these two. And that's what we saw. And Jon Moxley won. Okay? Got the Death Rider. I'm not surprised Jon Moxley won. Like I said, it was a slugfest. It wasn't a bad match, but it was a slugfest. But, come on, man. We already know it's going to be Tanahashi and Mox coming up at Forbidden Door. We know Tanahashi will win the Dominion. Ain't no fucking chance Goto ain't winning that match. He's not going to win, okay? I don't even know why they just didn't do Moxley and Tana to begin with, and why they kept holding off on it. You think it was going to happen at that show to begin with. Sometimes I kind of wonder why they went with Punk first before that. But now it actually is going to happen, okay? Mox is going to win this whole little thing on AEW regardless. Not surprised by that. But will he win the whole interim title? Most likely, because I don't think Tanahashi's going to stick around in America that long with the title. Unless he does, I don't know, okay? Or he brings the title back to Japan with him. But it's going to be Tanahashi and Moxley at the Forbidden Door for the AEW World title. That's what's going to happen. So, it's very predictable what's going to happen here. It really is, okay? So, expect whatever. Or expect the unexpected. But then again, this is very predictable, so it's not one of these unexpected things at the same time. Alright? So, like I said, slugfest, but very predictable. Other than that, a lot of things going on with this show. A lot of Forbidden Door somewhat built. A lot of New Japan guys just popping up on AEW out of nowhere a lot. So, we'll see what happens then after that. Okay? Some of these matches were pretty bad, though, also tonight. But yeah, Casino Battle Royale. That women's match was very bad. Mox and O'Reilly was a slugfest. Good to see Andrade back. Ospreay, whatever. So, yeah, other than that, I'm out of here. See you guys then. Comment, subscribe. Hood Night 890. I'm out. Peace.